Jai Jinendra. So today we will talk a little bit about history. History means whatever has happened in the past and what people used to do, how they used to live also, you know, and how things happened. So first of all, who wrote the history? Who writes history? People who are ruling the country, they will write the history. So if and they can change the history in whatever way they want. So India has a long history, but most of the history of India is written by Britishers. They are not Indians, you know they came from out of India, and they wanted to rule India. So one of the and they did a good job in writing the history, because we didn't have a proper way of writing history. So they came in, write our history, did lot of research and write our history. But they had a but there was one problem. Their goal was to rule India, show India in a bad light, make themselves look superior, and Indians look inferior. You know, and in that process, they distorted our history. They made everything Indian look bad or superstitious. The events, they were all presented in wrong way, and they achieved their goal beautifully. Today, Indians, we have a big inferiority complex. Anything Western, anything which is from these West countries, we think, oh, that is great. Anything Indian, we have this thing. So why that has happened? Because Britishers, they ruled us for 200, 300 years. Lot of time. And in that time, we went through a very bad phase. All our history was basic. All we were scared as humans, as people. We were scared. We don't know what to do. We were made to feel like we are nobody. We are like their slaves. You know, whatever they were teaching, we were learning. They said we did not have anything of our own. So they created an inferiority complex in us. We ended up having an inferiority complex. We ended up always looking like scared and trying to find things, so that okay, how do we survive, how do we live, how do we get money. So what happened? Whatever was our original Indian way of living is lost, you know and we ended up in a very bad, distorted current form. And in fact, current form is even worse than what Britishers left us, because once you have one disease and you don't cure it, it becomes worse. You know, so I will tell you a little bit about our history, but first let us understand our history has been distorted. So we need to understand what happened. Say, for example, in Jainism, in our religion, they say that okay, your religion was started by Mahavir Bhagwan. But we have written everywhere that he is not the founder of Jainism. Jainism was founded long time ago. You know, then it is being said Jainism was founded for this reason or that reason. That is also not true. So most of the things they have written, they have distorted the facts, and we are not able to understand our greatness. Jains have been very nice people. They started the whole civilization pretty much. I'll tell you in detail. And we we have always lived. We've been good people. You know, even the Jains were considered so honest people that even in courts, if you go and then say, "Hey, Mr. Jain have come and he is going to tell you what has happened," then nobody could question it, because it was unthinkable that a Jain can lie. You know, today there are everybody is lying. You know, today we are all running after money only. You know, all our gods, they gave up everything. And they were happy. So we have to understand as kids what's our goal in life. We have to understand what is our history, what is important. We are humans, we are not some machines. What is important is what is inside us also. We have forgotten about it. We are just looking at outside like a robot. you know and seeing what is going outside. We are not looking what is inside us. Inside us, our hearts have become very hard. Like we don't have any compassion for anybody. We are just, if somebody, let's say, steals little bit money also from us, we don't have any compassion. We started cursing that person. If somebody's having some problem with us, we start fighting. You know, that is not the way to live. We need to have good hearts. That is the most important thing. You need to be good at heart. Your heart should have compassion, it should have love for others, it should be forgiving. You should try, and that gives you, it is not a position of weakness, it's a position of what we considered, like strength. you know like in old days they used to say daya virasya bhushanam, means daya, forgiveness, etc. They are the ornaments, or they are like your jewels which you wear. So we will understand why are they saying all those things. Most of the things we are doing, we are running like a very fast train. We're trying to be very smart, so-called smart, you know, trying to do things, outmaneuver and others, fighting with others, trying to get uh, as much money as we can, trying to be as famous as we can. So all those things we are doing. So we have to understand what is written by what was great earlier. You know, these are the things which are today distorted. Even in West, people are not doing it. You go and see in America, not everybody is running after money. I see so many people, if they have a chance to get more money, also they are not going after it. They say that it is not worth it. I want to live a good life. I want to live a peaceful life. So we need to understand our two things. We need to know about our history better, what is the true history of Jainism, and also how to live life. So that we will start discussing from next time.